Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Suicide. Taking your own life is a tragic reaction to a stressful life situations. And all the more tragic because suicide can be prevented, whether you're thinking about them or know someone who feels about them. So, what are suicidal thoughts? Suicidal thoughts, or also known as suicidal ideations, are thoughts to kill oneself that can be ranged from a detailed plan to a fleeting consideration and does not include the final act of killing. The majority of people who actually experience suicidal ideation can be planned to fail or discovered, while others might be planned to succeed. So, what causes suicidal thoughts? Risk factors for suicide vary by age, gender, and ethnic group. Often they have those problems in combinations with other mental disorders. Knowing teen has adverse or traumatic life events in combinations with other risk factors such as clinical disorder may lead to suicide. But suicidal behavior are never responses to stress. Some of the examples for suicide risk factors may lead to family history of mental disorder, substance abuse, physical abuse, and many more. Life is really good, but we forgot sometimes that we have choices every steps of the way. We have the choice to act and react. We have the choice of perspective. We have the choice of stepping back and taking a deep breath and moving forward deliberately. We have the choice of creativity. We have the choice of power with our mind, how our lives to go on. Every moment of every day, we have a clean slate in which we can decide what our future will be. If we don't do so consciously and deliberately, we simply bring what was once in the past into the future and repeatedly live in the pain of the past. Like many of us, you may be experiencing some sort of problems in your own side of the world. The fastest way to free yourself from these problems are stop creating problems. Recognize that you don't need to recreate the same problem over and over again in the future. Try asking yourself, do you really want to spend precious time worried or concerned about this? When you choose to not focus on those problems, it doesn't mean it will instantly magically go away. It means that even though the problem still exists on some level, you're allowing to no longer allow you to affect you emotionally. Focus on what makes you happy. Shift your focus towards things that makes you feel good when you think about them. As you go about your day, regularly ask yourself, what would you be happy doing? And then do those things. When you feel sad or depressed, you should really refill your consciousness tank. Conscious awareness is like a muscle, and to keep it functioning optimally, we need to regularly give it sufficient exercise. What exercise need is the one your individual choice inner wisdom knows best. For example, like yoga, meditation, and if you like writing, journalism. Life is very short and it's very beautiful, and only if we choose to see it as such. Do you really want to waste limited time we have on this planet dwelling on something that happened in the past or which is no longer real, or choosing with deliberate intentions to live life fully and appreciate every miracles once we took for granted? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.